the North American heavyweight champion, Bob Roop. And in the blue corner, at 236 pounds, from Portland, Oregon, Jesse Barr.
Another champion in the ring in the form of the North American title holder, Bob Roop, against Jesse Barr.
Boy, Pierce, did you hear the crowd shouting, Paul's number one, Paul's number one. If Paul Orndorff were here, he would certainly bring a thrill to his heart, because he's been telling everybody he's number one. And then through Roop's treachery, the fans are even pulling for Paul Orndorff, and of course, he's a force that Roop has to reckon with, that North American title. Also, let's don't forget that Roop is going to have to reckon with one Ted DiBiase. Fireman's carry out there by young Jesse Barr. These boys have a lot of... Oh, beautiful move by Jesse Barr. That was his favorite pinning move when he wrestled in the United States Wrestling Federation freestyle tournaments. Get a guy to sucker in on that leg, on the single leg, and then catch him with that lateral drop. Pinned a lot of guys with that. And Bob Roop's finding out that this young man's a formidable opponent and well-versed in the skills and the technique and the wrestling background. Barr's going to have to worry about the fact that if he shows Roop that he can handle him with the wrestling skills and technique, he's going to have to watch for Roop with his vast experience. And, oh, Grand Me roll! And he's got Bob Roop in a predicament. Talking about DiBiase and Paul Orndorff being a force to be reckoned with, Bob Roop has got a young man that's hungry out there, like to take the North American champion and upset him. And Jesse Barr has got Bob Roop in a real predicament out there right now. And as I was saying, Jesse Barr better be on the guard and alert at every moment and not let up that intensity, because Bob Roop will figure a way to foul him or to shortcut him and to grab that victory, because Roop is, as he's proven and has really come to light, he knows no scruples. He made an interview somewhere the other day, said that if his mother was a wrestler even, he wouldn't trust her, that he didn't trust anybody that he had to wrestle or he had to associate with. Drop toe hold, Jesse Barr out there. Well, Bob Roop went for a move, but Jesse Barr caught him inside cradle. Inside cradle, and Roop's shoulders are down. Young Jesse Barr's got his... Bob Roop finally powering out, and he wants a little time to reconnoiter there, Boyd Pierce. I think Bob Roop didn't expect this.
He's coming on the outside for a moment of respite, trying to get things reorganized. He's surprised by the youngster in the form of Jesse Barr. Remember, Bob Roop is the North American heavyweight title holder.
True, and he was a former national AAU champion, Pan American Game champion, Olympian, extensive background in Greco-Roman and freestyle. There, that's what I was talking about. That's what I was talking about right there. The youngster, Jesse Barr, it's a sport to him. It's a pure sport, and he wants to go out there and wrestle a guy and wants to excel at the wrestling, and was really showing that he had the ability. And there you get the guy, Bob Roop, who will lull you into that false sense of security and then strike like a rattlesnake. Crossbody ride into a standing stretch. Got the flanker in. Standing stretch. Jesse Barr reversed out of it. They're scrambling for it. Roop drove him off into the turnbuckle. Now he's going for the predicament. Jesse Barr's out. Roop went for the Sunday punch. Jesse Barr Solto. And he's got Roop in a lot of trouble. High bridge there. Mark Schultz and Dave Schultz, Andre Metzger, Jim Humphrey. Some of those great freestylers at Oklahoma University would appreciate some of the fine moves there that Jesse Barr is making. Also, they're seeing the rough side of pro wrestling. I think that fit right into Steve Dr. Death, a four-time All-American heavyweight at Oklahoma. I think that fit him like a cup of tea. I think he'd like to mix it up with some of these guys. Bob Roop claims another victory.
Champion Bob Roop with a victory. We'll be back. More action following.